What's up, everybody? MrITryHard here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I don't know, it's been probably 6 or maybe even 7 days since I've uploaded a YouTube video, and I feel really bad about that. So first of all, I want to say I'm sorry to all my subs because you guys are the best guys in the world, best subs on Earth, and I'm sorry. But my problem is I play too much Black Ops. I'm too busy playing it. I'll get a bunch of games and I'll get a bunch of gameplays, and when I stop playing, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just don't feel like, rendering and recording and, putting it on my Mac and, putting voiceover over it. That's just the part where some people, some directors are, some YouTubers are, born to edit stuff, and that's what they like to do. They'll spend most of their time on their computer editing, putting montages together, putting their voice over different types of videos. Some of them are born players, and I guess that's what I am. I love to play the game. The whole, editing videos is not my thing, which is why I want to put a call out right now to any editor who's watching this video. I get a bunch of views, so I guess there has to be an editor out there who likes to edit stuff and who maybe is looking for a video, or looking to get rep or getting shoutouts and different stuff like that. So I am willing, if you are to if you want to work on this gameplay you see right now. I have it in theater mode. I have a bunch of different angles, everybody's angle. I have everything, everything you would want or you would need for your edit. Hit me up on YouTube with a private message saying you want to work on that, and I'll figure out a way to send it to you. We can work out a way, and I'll rep you up. I'll get you subs because, well, to be honest, I just don't have the time to edit, and I'm really not that good. So I could spend 10 hours working on something that probably one guy could spend an hour doing, and he could probably do a better job than I would. So it's not my field of expertise. Therefore, I'm gonna let it to somebody else. So alright, more on this gameplay. This is a game of course, Domination on Havana. And you're going to see right now, it's a really close game, and it's going to stay that way for the whole game. Actually, they're going to take a pretty big lead, so you're going to see what happens in the end. But backdrop to this game, these guys aren't really high levels. You're going to see, I don't think there's like a 4th prestige at all in this game, on their team at least. So we were expecting a pretty quiet game, especially on Dom. Good teams don't usually go on Dom, but I think there was a contract where we had to win a domination game or whatever it was. So we have a team of 5. This is right after the FNG podcast stream that we record every Sunday night at around 8:30ish. And I was playing with my guest called Jive Turkey. If you guys don't know about him, go check him out. And I think I'm going to put the link to him in the description. I have to write that down because every time I say I'm going to put a link in the description, I always forget about it. So I'm going to have to put that down. But Jive is a cool ass motherfucker who has probably I'm sorry for that nade, by the way. Who is who has probably the sexiest voice of all the YouTube commentators out there, who at least do Call of Duty commentary, stuff like that, because that guy is just, he's smooth as silk, and I wish I had his voice, but of course I don't because I suck. But you guys probably enjoy it, so whatever. Alright, so more in this gameplay. In our defense, we were a team of 5 and they were a team of 6 throughout the whole game, so nobody left at all and nobody joined. So we were 5 during the whole game and they were 6. So we were one man down, which makes it really hard to capture flags. But what actually happened is that myself and Tino is my guy I play with on a regular basis, who handles the stream on FNG, once again, the podcast we host, is we were just recently prestige, so we were under level, I think, 14. So none of us had our trusty FAMAS or even an AK-74U. We had nothing to protect ourselves. All I had to go by was my M16 and my MP5K, and it was the same for Tino's. God, it was terrible. And of course I was poor because we just recently prestiged. I couldn't buy anything like tack inserts, and you're gonna see these. If in my defense, I think if we would have had a full party of guys with level 50, with all our guns and all our perks and whatnot, then God forbid what kind of havoc we would have caused. I didn't even have anything as far as kill streaks went. I still had care package and attack helicopter. Not that I get an attack helicopter, because you're gonna see me dying a lot. I think I die over 25 times this game. But this is the type of game I like to bring to you guys, because close games like this are a whole lot more entertaining in my opinion. I don't really enjoy watching a guy go, 75-2 in a game of demo where he's wrecking spawn and letting a guy get a bomb just to extend the time limit and spawn trapping people. I don't know. It's not my fun. I like games where, you don't even know who's gonna win. You see people trying to get B. I'm jumping on B back and forth, and I did so many mistakes. You don't even need to point them out to me, guys. I know, but when you get spawn trapped like this, you try to do too much a whole lot of times. You try to take a whole lot more on your shoulders. You say to yourself, I'm gonna cap B since my team isn't doing a good job of it. I'm gonna get B. I'm gonna spawn trap them, and you end up failing because if the other team's coordinated at all. See, look at this. We get two guys. You think we're fine. This guy flanks them, and it was my bad. I probably should have killed him before these guys got killed. Probably would have gotten this B, which would have gotten us, would have made things a whole lot easier, but of course I failed because I got M16. I probably should have used it from us, but of course I don't have it unlocked, and everything's going wrong this game. There's nothing I can do. So you'll see me switching back and forth classes, and when I switch classes in a game, it's a terrible sign that I'm not doing very good, and it's not going to be a YouTube video. But this game was so close that I just, there's no way I cannot make this a YouTube video because it's just an epic game. It's probably the closest game I've ever had of Black Ops. So I think, are we losing right now? Yeah, we are. We're losing. I can't see this. I think it's 115 to 101. So we're losing by 15 points, which isn't all that bad right now. But time is running short because when you're double capped, when the other team has B dom, see, look at this. I think we have a good position, so I think I'm gonna go for the cap right now. Just inch my way forward. I got one other guy. I'm communicating. We're gonna get this. We are so close, and boom, this guy, lucky nade and a headshot. I mean, things, when things go wrong in a game, it's time you take a break. And this was the first game on, and we were like, seriously, we were getting pissed. I wish I could have recorded this live because the voice audio was just it was just screaming back and forth. We're like, seriously, guys, can we not get B flag against these guys? Come on, these guys are terrible. And, I think the fact that we were 5 against 6 really proved to be detrimental. I mean, even a sixth guy who's a random probably would have helped more than just not having a sixth at all, because a sixth I can't even say that word, sixth dot on your screen on a radar is a big help, because when the enemy team gets a radar, they'll run towards that sixth dot more than if there's no dot at all, period. So as you can see, I've switched to my MP5K with extended mags because I don't know. This gun's terrible. Why did they put this gun in the game? I mean, there are 1,000 better guns than this. But anyways, I'm trying to push their spawn because I figure the only way that we're gonna cap B is if I can get them off of, distract them off of B. But my buddies helped me out with the smoke right there. But we get fucked over again because they got C and A, so we're double capped again. Even though it's not for a very long time, because we're gonna get C back fairly quickly, but not by me because I don't have host. I lose this gunfight because I'm an idiot. But we are gonna get C back really quickly because my buddy Mandela is clutch like that. And time is ticking by. Look at this. We're fucking losing by 40 points now. So at this point we have to triple cap because we're losing by 40, and they have less than 40 to win. That's why I'm up in their spawn, because I would never be back here if we did not have to triple cap. But we have no choice. So I called in UAV. I think we're fine. So we're gonna get A, but we lost C. So triple capping on this fucking map is just, it's terrible, man. And at this point, I can tell you, the morale of our team was like, yep, we got a triple cap. Let's try triple cap, guys. Let's go. Nobody believes that you're gonna win. So of course, this other team is not they're not idiots whatsoever. So they know very well that all they gotta do is sit back in their own spawn and hold this one flag, and they're gonna be fine. And to be honest, that's what I would have done too. If a team's gonna run into your spawn and try to kill you, and you don't have to get out of your spawn, what's the point, So we eventually pushed him out of CDOM, and of course I die again because I'm not host. I don't know, but Mandela puts a clutch cap and a clutch triple nade right there. God, I love you, Mandela, because you made this possible. So we got him triple cap. We're good to go right here. But no, man. They're gonna cap A again. So we gotta push back there, and they're all gonna start spawning at A because that's their flag. And I got an M16. What the fuck am I gonna do? And I don't have tac inserts because I'm poor like a motherfucker. So I spawn way the fuck back at C. C. So once again, our C car is holding us back. And look at the score: 183 to 159. Honestly, at this point, we're just we're not even communicating. You know, no calls are being made. We're just like going by robot mode, just, you know, trying to get something done right here, because we have to get this A flag, and we gotta get it quick. But man, they're all the fuck spawning back here, and they're gonna spawn behind that yellow container you see to my right. And I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. And this guy is just standing right on his flag, just shoots me in the face. And I spawn way the fuck back at C-Long. But my buddy Jive Turkey, Jive on live, calls this great old SR-71 the most overpowered kill streak in the game. And I have to run my ass way the fuck back at A. But if you look at that Blackbird, man, they're all over A. And I get stunned, but I get this stun kill because I'm a beast. I'm really not, but whatever. And I get this guy, try to start do some work. This guy's glitching sandbags. I'm not gonna do. What I'm gonna do? Spawn way the fuck back at C once again. I'm gonna try to run back there as fast as possible. Of course, with an M16, it's impossible. And I think this is right when Jive calls in his chopper gunner. Yeah, here we go. Chopper gunner's up, and he's tearing motherfuckers left and right. And they're spawning way back at this hotel right here, whatever you want to call that thing there, that sniper building right there. So we are eventually get a triple cap. It's 198 to 192. They spawn back at C. We gotta get our asses back right there. And I'm screaming to Mandela, Mandela, get your ass back at C. Kill him, please. You have a good gun. I love you if you do. And he does, and we keep C and we win. So fuck you. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. My type of shit. See ya.